Hi everybody, welcome to Jenkins Boat Works. I am Chuck Jenkins. Well, we're getting back to some boat work. Not exactly the some sound. It's still sitting here waiting for me, but Marketplace is a dangerous place on Facebook. I found a little boat that I'd never heard of before called a Sidewinder. It's about a 16-foot trailerable day sailor. And I just kind of couldn't resist it. My wife actually found it, and so we went and got it. It's in really good shape. Just feel like making a few modifications to the trailer and to the boat just to make it easier to set up and use. And so anyway, we can take you on a little bit of that adventure today. I think this is probably going to wind up with a couple of parts in the video as I'm making some modifications to the boat. The biggest challenge that we've had with it is it has nearly a 20-foot mast. And so it's in two pieces that go together, kind of like the butterfly. But it's extremely difficult to step. So I've been working on coming up with a way to more easily set up the mast, and I think that's pretty much going to be an episode all its own. This first episode today will concentrate just on kind of looking at the boat, looking at the rigging. We got her set up, look at the sails, and show you a little bit about some of the modification that I'm doing on it. And then hopefully we're going to take it out and sail it this weekend. So I'm pretty excited about that. So anyway, we're glad you're here. If you happen to be new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, yes, we will be getting back to the some sound sometime soon. And there's just still decent enough weather. We need to go sailing and do some stuff here during the summer, and then we'll get back to that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. Let's jump in and I'll show you this new boat that we got. I never heard of a Sidewinder before, but it's almost a 16-foot boat, and got boat and trailer for $800. The guy did a little work on this trailer. Got a new roller down there. He got a nice winch here. And so this thing, I think he said it was 15 foot 10. And so it's a sloop rig. It's got a main and a jib. It's kind of a sleek hull. I like it. So I'll be pretty excited about seeing what it's like. It's some 70s model. It's very old. We need to replace the deck plates in here so we have positive flotation, and the chain plates attach here, or the shrouds attach here, and we noticed these were slightly loose. You can kind of move that just a little bit. I don't know if I can reach in through there and get to that and tighten that. We'll see. Otherwise, I may be putting another little deck plate in here. This thing has a roller furler for the jib. That's crazy. The mast is in two parts, similar to the butterfly. And I kind of like how he's got that set up to where you can just put all that stuff up through those deck plates. So anyway, we're going to try to get her set up, just see what the rig looks like. This should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, so we put the mast up, which is no easy trick. It's in two pieces, but it was really hard to get it stepped. You just don't have the leverage. And then you have to hook the jib, or what's the forestay with the furler, on a little hook up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then it attaches down here on the foredeck. The gooseneck just fits around the mast, which is really kind of different. It's real old school. It does have a vang, which helps hold the whole thing close to the mast. Loose-footed sail. attaches back here with a outhaul line. There's a piece of foam or styrofoam in here. I'm gonna try to drill a couple little holes and even just run some line through there to keep that from falling out. This helps for flotation though, in case it would dump. And so we learned a lot about it. I'm gonna have to figure out some easier way to set this mast up. It's like with a tabernacle of some sort, but it doesn't even have a block up at the top. It's just got a fair lead up there where the halyard comes down. And we did pull the jib out. We had to wind the furler back around the opposite direction because it was going the wrong way. It was quite the manhandling event getting this mast stepped. It is really tall. It's pretty simple. You can see right there in the middle, it's a two-part. And the trick about it is that it steps through the deck. It steps on down. You might be able to see it through the hole there. It steps on down through a sleeve down in there. And the problem about that, since it doesn't just step right on the deck, is that when you go to lift it out, your shrouds are holding it down in there. So you have to detach these shrouds in order to lift it out of the step. And I'm trying to come up with an easy way to step it and take it down. For the moment, I think I'm going to wheel the trailer over here by my flagpole and see if I can attach a flag halyard onto something on the mast there and lift it out. The only problem with that is that it's in two pieces and that top part might just come off. But that actually wouldn't be a bad thing because I could then lift the bottom half out. I'm going to think about it a little bit more and see if we can get this mast down. Okay, so I wheeled the boat over there right by the flagpole, and I've taken my two flag clips like that I attached to the flag when I hoist the flag, and I have clipped those together around the mast. I'm thinking I should be able to just raise the halyard up, the flag halyard up around the mast, and I'll take the side shrouds loose, and I think I could probably just lift the upper mast off. I want to look at it though too, because I don't want it unbalanced where it's top heavy. It'd be nice if it just lift the whole thing out. I think we're going to try to do that. I think I'll try to keep it together and lift the whole mast out all at once and keep that top half from coming loose. Okay, here goes nothing. The one thing about those shrouds is that since the mast steps down through the deck, down to the keel, it'll stand up on its own without those shrouds. So that's why we're able to just take those loose. And there is no forestay. There is, but it's part of a jib roller furler, and we don't have that out. Okay, so we didn't break out any windows in the shop or hurt myself. Holy smoke. Now, how we get it back up, that's what I got to work out. I found this huge ass tent stake, and it's real sharp and pointy on the bottom, so I think I can make a mark with that. may be big enough, just like that. Okay, so I got a new rivet gun, and we're going to use a 3/16 rivet, long rivet, to try to put this cleat in here, and it fits in the hole good in both of them. You can see it's a little bit longer, so I'm kind of new at this, but it goes in the rivet gun here, and you got to have the right attachment head on here. So that's for the 3/16, and it goes through here, and then it'll go through this spot in the deck right here. Or in the rail, I guess. So now, that's it. Man, that's already tight. That's awesome. And this other hole forward was already there, and it's slightly bigger, but I think it'll be okay if I can get it in there. I may have to drill that out a little bit. You know what? I'm just gonna drill a new hole right there. That way I'll know it's not too big. How about that? I think I could pick the whole boat up with that. I'm going to sand off the bottom here. It's a little bit rough on the underside there. Wow, that's awesome. I love that. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.